And in preparation for her grace, the grandmother of Jesus the Christ, let us meditate. As we take this moment and gently turn our attention within, and know that deep from within your being, at the center of your consciousness, your own beloved presence, and all that is sacred and divine of you has been watching you and knows that you are ready to immerse yourself in the arms of your presence. Allow yourself to feel a gentle wind that is drawing you back. Allow any visualization or feeling that comes up to support you, knowing the closer that you enter deep into the center of your consciousness, will you find a desire fulfilled that was asked of each of you to hold this weekend. That as you enter deep into the center of your beingness, your consciousness, each one will find the face of God, smiling its loving countenance and ready to receive you. Know you this, and by your faith, let it be that a temple abides in the center of your being, your consciousness, the temple of the presence I am. Let us go outdoors. Let us find ourselves in the mid-afternoon in lovely wild gardens of flowers. A mountain range off to one side, a great riverbed off to the other. And you find yourself playfully in a valley of flowers. A gentle breeze caresses your face, and feelings of such purity and innocence rise up in you. And as you cast your glance down this valley of wild flowers that you are now playing within, touching the flowers that seem to rise up higher, and in between the blades and the branches and the flowers are tiny sets of eyes of elemental beings coming up and looking at you, watching you, and sensing that you are one of those on earth who are safe to be with. And as you move deeper into the valley of wildflowers, and elemental beings rise up in all forms, they watch you and yet they are guiding you, moving ahead of you and guiding you deeper into the valley of flowers. And beyond this valley of wild flowers is a manicured garden, waterfalls, angels in meditation. And beyond those waterfalls, ahead, a magnificent temple. And all life moves with you as you pass now through the manicured gardens. Feel the splash of the waterfalls upon your face. And the elemental beings coming forth in stronger numbers. Fairies, elves, unicorns. And as you pass the fountains and walk before the great temple gates, suddenly there is a magnificent dragon that stands before the gates of the temple of your presence. And you are in awe as the dragon opens its mouth and unleashes such a powerful force of the sacred fire, announcing your arrival. And you pass the dragon and walk up the golden stairs into the temple of the I Am Presence. Allow the magnificence and the beauty and the all that is exquisite in all creative ways, in colors and textures, to reveal to you all that abides within the temple of your presence. And pews that are filled with angels and loved ones, and ascended beings. And as you walk down the central aisle, aware of the far-reaching ceiling above, stained in magnificent glass colors that echo in the radiance of the rainbow rays that bathe the sacred space of your temple. And you approach soon the altar, and upon that altar is your beloved I Am Presence, standing there. And angels surround the altar. And as you stand forth before this 3 steps up into the altar, your ascended master sponsor steps forth through the atmosphere. That master that you have most loved and felt most drawn to throughout your lives is suddenly there and greets you and anoints you in sacred oils and takes your hand and guides you up the 3 steps until you stand before your beloved I Am Presence. And you find yourself intuitively bowing, kneeling and bowing before your presence. And your presence reaches out and lifts you and draws you closer unto itself, the great I am. And with a kiss upon your forehead, and your presence hands upon your shoulders, its sight fixed deeply upon your eyes, and the presence saith to you, we have found each other again. Never shall we be apart for all eternity now. Our journey that is before us is to become one. And in the next moment, your presence invites you to turn around and face out into the temple and see the faces of angels, loved ones, ascended masters who have filled the pews to behold this moment, a sacred moment at conclave, to greet your presence. You stand strong and tall as all who had gathered pour their love and radiance to you. And you feel tremendous rays of love and light pour across the floors of this temple and rise up through your feet. Those rays of light and love coursing their way up through your body. And intuitively, your arms and your hands reach out as if to pour a blessing to all who have gathered. And in the next moment, there is a sensation at your backside. And that sensation begins to spread through your legs, your arms, your shoulders, your neck, your head, and out in front of you. And you realize then that your I Am presence has stepped forth and is now occupying the same space that you are standing. And you breathe ever so deeply. Breathe, my beloved, saith the great I Am. Breathe my presence. Unto the earthly self I have given you. Come and meet me in thy temple. For our days now are short until we are one for eternity. And until that day of resurrection, come, drink, breathe the fullness of all that I am, and know that I am always with you. I am here for you to lean upon, to rest when the world has tired you out. My beloved, I am you, and you are me, and together let us know, and let us recite the truth of all that God the Father and God the Mother has made us. And let our path be so charged with this truth. I am, I am, I am. by God's all love, I know I am a being of cause and cause alone. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am a being of cause and cause alone. I am, I am, I am. By all God's love, I know I am a being of cause and cause alone. Deep breath. And remain in that place. And let all that is sacred and holy and divine inside the center of your consciousness, as you prepare to bring your attention back into the outer, bring with you your beloved presence. I am.